So we're up and running. Italy cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Now it's Thuram. Haaland. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty.
Decent hit! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Haaland. And here's Thuram. Neymar. Oh, what? Thuram! In for the pieces! Yes! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Italy grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Haaland. It's Snyder! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Hernandez. He's gone forward.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And here's Thuram. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that was vital. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Oh, that's fabulous. Goalkeeper's ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Neymar has a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Great chance! They want to be quick to recover. He's gone for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. Tries a shot! And another try! Goal, Italy! Drive, determination, perhaps destiny. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning.
Havertz! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Havertz. Thuram. Oh, this is a terrific... Thuram! In he goes again! Yes! through butter. They have done it again. Havertz duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. Italy blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Guardiola. Italy heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He can run onto that. Neymar. Oh, what? And the shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Bastoni. Guardiola. Schneider. And here's Havertz. Neymar. That's it! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Italy clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really
Haaland! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Haaland! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Costa Curta. Bastoni. And de Ligt. Guardiola. Now it's Thuram. Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Italy are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Italy have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. Now it's Haaland. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Stood up well to him there. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Shot a goal! And that's past the post.
Italy were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Costa Curta. De Ligt. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Thuram. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Might want to be careful there.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And it's Guardiola. And here's Haaland.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt. He's tried one! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Italy are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis into the box.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That is good strength. And he's had a hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Haaland. Nice ball, and he's in here. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hernandez. Haaland. Havertz. Guardiola.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's looking to set free a runner. Guardiola. Bastoni. Now Costa Curta. Out for a throw. Played back in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Haaland. Hernandez. And it's Schneider. Now it's Haaland. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's a sharp pass. Spread neatly. Gets a good foot in there. Schneider. Guardiola. Costa Curta. And that's really well manoeuvred. Costa Curta gets it clear. It's Schneider. And here's Haaland. That's a throw. Costa Curta. Can he latch on to this? Schneider. Into the last quarter of an hour. Haaland. Schneider. Hernandez. And it's Schneider. And it's Guardiola. Havertz on 2 now and looking for 3. And Neymar. Thuram. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating.
It's a mighty effort! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Schneider. Pinches it off him. Havertz. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Great hit! And that is faded wide.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, what has happened here? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Rice. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Havertz. Thuram. Oh, that is a nice touch. So that's it. It is all over. Italy have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game. What a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter.
Italy can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar! Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Saka tries looking up for options on the left. Moved on forwards. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small in size, but he's big on influence, and if he has lively movement around him, he'll find the runners. He's the pivot for all that goes forward.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. Neymar has got himself a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Just off target.
Stoichkov did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. There's the shot! And one more try! Goal! Milan! Stoichkov duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposite.
And here's a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Sneijder clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Only partially clear. He's in plenty of space here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's managed to get rid. Adams wins the duel this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe. Stoichkov. Now it's Neymar. And he's had a hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Petit. And it's Stoichkov. Some resolute defending there. 30 minutes gone. Costa Curta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. Schneider. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Over to the left.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Good read, needed to be.
Italy truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Costa Curta. He's in here! It's Saka. Well read, nice interception. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Thuram. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Stoichkov. Saka has it in a wide position. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Petit. Petit! So their fourth corner of the game.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Thuram. Haaland.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine.
So off we go once more.
Numero 23.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
And Stoichkov! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Italy come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram. Adams. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Stoichkov. And they've got rid. There will be a throw-in. Had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. No, again there's no way through. And it's Neymar. He could be in here. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's heaved it away. Milan have it back and can go again. Thuram.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away. Saka. Schneider ploughing through the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Schneider puts his foot on the gas. 75 minutes played. Haaland! And that is doing no harm at all.
Italy just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 5.
Wilshere.
Il numero 22. Attenzione, un
And
cambio.
it's Stoichkov. Messi. It'll be a throw-in.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham. He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That was easy, almost too easy.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's
Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rice deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 2. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
In with the challenge. Stoichkov. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he can clear it away. Stoichkov, Vinicius Junior. Stoichkov! Oh, he's really drilled it. It's a lucky 7th corner.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
All
di
black
recupero.
will lay claim to that. And that is expertly dealt with. And Stoichkov! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Stoichkov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Great hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. Thuram. Great chance! Turns and goes back. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So that's got things underway. Adams cuts out the pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Dembele. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great... Thuram! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Barella. Dembele. Oh, and he's through the middle. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he thumps it clear. Schneider. Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. Tchouaméni. Barella. And it's Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Messi. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Haaland! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Italy really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Ball's out once more. Hernandez does well to stand firm and defend it. Barella. Nicely weighted ball. Header! And yes, it's there! Italy are back in business.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Italy grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Hernandez looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Dembele. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Barella. Oh, this looks sharp. Havertz. Barella. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Neymar. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Decent hit! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Tchouaméni. Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. It's out of play for a goal kick.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Havertz. Back into the middle. Oh, tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Italy awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that is expertly dealt with. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Iniesta. Deftly away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Adams. And Dixon. Chouameni. And we hit half-time.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And it's Dembele. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hernandez. Hernandez gets it away. Pinches it off him. Iniesta. Oh, played right into his path. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir around.
And the finish! Yes! And surely that settles it. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. There's the hit! No mistake! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Always onto this. Lovely ball and a real chance. He's got the shot away! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous.
Ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Bruyne, driving forward. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Saliba did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
I just think it was
Thuram! Hernandez, pressing high and with purpose. Now Saliba. Hernandez. Chouameni. Havertz. He's gone for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Cambio di giocatori.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Hernandez. And it's Neymar.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, what a ball! Maradona! And here's Maradona. Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Dixon. Here's Chouameni. Wilshere. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne. Can he get away here? It's Neymar!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Havertz, can he spark a counter here? He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Havertz. There will be 4 extra minutes. Hernandez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Snyder. Saliba. In with the challenge. And that is as far as it goes. Italy have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating,